Hi guys, welcome again. This is a live game with some excellent players. As you can see, Fred, Pistoliero, Magic Rat, all top players. And we'll just play. Because we were waiting for arena game, we were all four in queue and somehow we didn't get a game. So I don't think arena really works. So let's see. Excavation versus Clay Pit basically. Both Rat and Legend. I don't know if it's polite to call you Rat, but I will. I will got Rat, Fred, and Pistoliero. And yep, I'll just go Excavation, and then I think I'll try to wheel West Trading Post. Okay, there is some discussion that you guys can follow. I will not really follow it at the moment because I'm trying to cover the game. Also, it was a really hard day for me because it was actually I'm going to go press, so Pistoliero can't really go green fully. Barracks is also interesting, and so is Marketplace, but I really need to cut it off. It was a really hard day for me. It was election day in Poland, the biggest election I think we have in 30 years. The biggest election of my life, to be honest, if we really want to continue like in a democratic way or not. And the result is tie for now, so still waiting for like the late poll to see if my country is going in the right direction. Very stressful, very stressful. Okay, now I can follow the discussion. We love much justice much. I feel like Giza is the consensus. I disagree. I actually like Giza in 4-player now. It's better than in 3-player, much more, much better. Okay, I kind of lost the train of thought here, but maybe I'm just like too tired or too stressed. I think just because I have Clay Pit here and he has ore vein here, and I will need a double ore, I think it's time to start to push for red. Here unfortunately I cannot have that, but I can have West trading here, so let's make a symbiotic relationship here. And here I actually will pick the barracks, I think, although tavern is really interesting as well, but I just pick this one. In the end I'm quite happy, but not too much. I think the push for gray will pay off heavily, and we'll just see what we can do in the next round. Okay, so starting with that, I do not really need the walls for 2 money. I do not need quarry because I'm next to Giza. That's quite fortunate, I would say. That's not something that you can rely as Colossus. That really helps me. So I think I will just hide school because it's just so important to green strategy that 2 players seems to be kind of following. Okay, here we have some resemblance. Here we have like an escape from the green one. Here this is very interesting. I'm actually really puzzled what I should do now. There is 3 possibilities, maybe even 4. Everything except library I think is playable. Stables lets me do red kinda good, but at the same time I really like sawmill here, just because I need something, and I think I will pick it. With this pick that might seem a little unfortunate. Here I will get the foundry, but also glassworks is very tempting for the full set. But I will just pick the foundry just so I make sure that I have the stage. Without this stage, I'm quite sure I'm lost. Okay, so this was terrible for me. This was actually terrible for me. Let's see. I would pick card house, but then I have no stage, so that's not something that I'm willing to do, unfortunately. I do not think this guy even has a chance to pick the foundry, and I do not believe anyone will pay me. there is a possibility of playing the forum, so I do not have to pay for this one, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. Actually very, very puzzled what to do. There is also a possibility of just, building the stage right now, getting some of the points out from their hands, and I think I will do that. There is also a chance to build press, so they have to buy from me, but there is also forum, so hard to say. Honestly, hard to say. Need to think about it a little more. Can I? Is there something like this? If I hide press, he will bite courthouse. He has to go forum. If I hide courthouse, he goes... I don't know. I still think hiding courthouse seems like the best idea. Let's see. Okay, this is very decent for me. The statue that's come here. Fred is ahead of me, but I'm at least ahead of Magic Red, and he has to bury... he did bury this, right? Yes, he did just bury. Okay, so Pistoliero thinks that I'm hiding the Papyrus, which I'm not, because I don't think I'm actually... I don't think he's like in contention anymore. This is very bad for me, but stuff like this happens. And he's happy now because he saw the hand and he can actually play the... honestly, this is a weird game. This is like Pistoliero got really hit really hard, but now he's actually paying my neighbors. Okay, so this is a very interesting hair. I have the Palace, but I also have the Builder's Guild. Builder's Guild is worth 1 more, but it costs 2 more gold, and I'm kinda, not in a great place when it comes to gold. Fred, when buying, he will pay a Pistoliero probably, so that doesn't help. And he gets it for free, and it will be 8 for him, so I think Builders is actually correct. And this is the way to do that, I think. Fred is first right now. So I should pay magic as much as I can. Okay, this looks great for Fred, honestly. But we will see. Okay, let's count it. So here we get an 8-pointer. He'll get a 6-pointer from this hand. So that's 5 already. From this hand, he'll get a 5-pointer or arsenal. So I think it's worth it. Oh, I underestimated this. Still, we get this from that one. I don't know. Can Pistoliero come back? Looks really tough for him, honestly. Like, he has so much cards dedicated to stuff. Okay, so if I play red here, he plays red. So I just don't play red. Okay, this is very good for him. And that was to be expected. Okay, he plays red now. If I play Haven, he plays Town Hall. Is that better for me? So right now, this... How do I have to pay for it? This versus Rat. This is 4 and 2. Versus Fred, this is 4 and 1. So I think actually Haven is correct from this hand. Because, yeah, versus... Versus Fred, it's like 5 gold, right? So this is 4 and 1, and he is actually building the town hall. But let's count it fully. 4 and 1 plus 6 for him, right? And this is... oh, this is too much. And this is 5 for me. 4 and 1 minus 6. That's how I should count it. So it's like 1 and a half for him, and this is 5 versus 6, so this is better. Okay. Let's go. Do I actually have to play this? No idea. I'll just play it and lose by 1 gold. It happens. We will see. And in the end, I'm lost. In the end, if I threw Pistolier, I would be lost. Okay, guys. Thanks you guys for watching. Me fail terribly. Actually, versus good players, Colossus is not that great. That's my takeaway from this. Fred won in the end, fair and square. Yep. Here I was like in the tough position. I was not profiting of the the poor red guy. See you guys.